If you're looking to buy real estate in Canada right now, in most major markets, you should be pretty happy. And by the end of this video, I hope to be able to show you at least 6,000 reasons why that should be the case. Because the market is stalling out in comparison to where it has been for the previous 3 years. For example, in my market where I actively sell real estate in the city of Surrey and the Fraser Valley of British Columbia, the detached market has slid into buyer's market territory. And the other asset classes look like they might be headed in the same direction. And I'm going to cover the entire marketplace of the Fraser Valley from North Delta all the way out to Mission and across all asset classes, with the new addition this month of also looking at pricing. So please let me know if you enjoy the extra statistics in this video by leaving a comment down below so that I know if I should continue to add home values into this monthly report exploring the state of the Fraser Valley real estate market. And if you want to stay up to date on how the market is changing, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss my next video here on the channel. And of course, if you like finding out that the detached market kind of sucks and townhomes remain not that bad, please go ahead and click the like button for the YouTube algorithm so other people just like you have a better chance of finding this video. And of course, if you need help selling in this tough market or finding the best deal, make sure you stick around to the end of this video because I'll share with you not only those 6,000 reasons why you should be happy about the market, but also how you can reach out to me and my team to find out if we are the right fit when you are hiring your agent. And now let's dive into the video with this quick reminder of how agents like me look at the market, because consumers like you will probably mostly focus on price. But looking forward, we have to consider something called months of inventory as a way better metric to tell you where the market is headed. Months of inventory is a simple consumption rate of how long it would take all of the real estate currently on the market to sell out if no more homes came for sale. So remember that 0 to 3 months of supply on the market is a seller's market. This is good for people that already own real estate and therefore is regarded as a good market. Even though buyers in this market are paying more than if they didn't hesitate to buy or if they were successful on their previous offers, 4 to 5 months of supply is a balanced market, and prices, well, they go quite flat. Buyers want to pay too little, sellers want too much, and to achieve a sale, both parties must compromise. This provides stability, and if we can get there, this is the best market for everyone involved. But 6 or more months of supply of inventory on the market, well, prices are coming down, and buyers will be getting better deals than they were just yesterday or maybe a week ago, causing them to, again, not want to buy. And believe it or not, this is the opportunity that most buyers miss out on as they wait until the market turns around again to buy at higher prices. So with that out of the way, let's hop into the market, starting off with listings and sales. New listings to the market in the Fraser Valley grew to 2,860 in September. That's up basically 250 from the previous month and way up from last year, which only saw 2,273. Sales, on the other hand, dropped to 1,100 even when in August we saw 1,273. It is rare that you will see less sales happen in September than in the summer. But relatively speaking, 2022 was not a great year, and at that time, September had only seen 897 sales. Now let's hop into months of inventory. Across the entire market, the Fraser Valley apartment segment balanced out at 4 months of supply. Townhomes are our best market at 3.2 months of supply, and the detached market across the entire Fraser Valley has firmly slid into the buyer's market category with 7.3 months of supply. Let's add in this month exactly what's gone on with prices, and we should see by what we just saw, the apartments very much staying flat, townhouses maybe slightly going up, and then detached coming down. Detached only dropped about $10,000 since the same time last month. Apartments a little bit less, about almost that same $10,000, and townhouses went up, but only by the smallest of margins. Moving into each individual market, starting off from west to east in North Delta. North Delta apartments, albeit a very small sample set, saw 4.9 months of supply, being very balanced. Townhouses are super tight, again, small sample set in North Delta, but 2.1 months of supply. And the detached market in North Delta has narrowly escaped the buyer's market category, sitting at exactly 6 months. Now, when we look at pricing, what we should see is townhouses going up. However, that is currently not the case, and why we have to look at each one of these price points individually. Detached dropped about $15,000, so not a ton. About that same amount again in townhouses, and condos started to take a bit more of a hit, dropping about $25,000. In North Surrey, there are now many more properties available. Apartments are sitting all the way up at 5.7 months, meaning that if you're an investor looking at Wally, there may be some opportunities there for you. Townhouses are nearing a balanced market at 3.7 months of supply, and even heavier than the overall marketplace, detached homes in North Surrey sit at 8.4 months. But looking at the actual pricing, detached should have come down quite a bit more. It only dropped about $2,000 or so, while the townhouse market saw again as much as about $15,000, and apartments are, well, seeing about half of that, about a $7,000 slide, proving that, well, 1 month of statistics is not enough to show a trend in pricing. Surrey apartments are sitting at 5 months of supply being balanced. Townhouses are almost the same at 4.8 months, and Surrey detached homes, 9 months of supply, indicates a buyer's market there. But none of this is making sense because Surrey detached homes went up in value, while townhomes stayed basically flat, and apartments dipped more than $15,000. South Surrey is a little tighter at 3.7 months of supply in apartments. The townhouse market in South Surrey, 2.5 months of supply. But let me tell you, through my own experience, there is more coming to the market in South Surrey than appears to be shown in these stats. And the detached market in South Surrey sits at 8.3 months of supply. Looking at the pricing trend, detached properties only dropped about $10,000, and when your average price down there is $2 million, well, that's not a big drop. Specifically, when you look at apartments and you see the drop being almost the exact same dollar amount, even though obviously the percentage is higher. And I do believe this to be an anomaly from what I'm seeing out there, but the townhouse market in South Surrey actually increased almost to the tune of $20,000. Personally, I think that will be a short-lived blip in the overall market. Cloverdale is super tight at 2.9 months of inventory in condos, only 1.8 months in townhomes, meaning that if you're looking for a townhome in Cloverdale, it's not an easy hunt right now. And the detached market is one of the few that is balanced, sitting at 5.4 months of supply. And one thing I can tell you, living in Cloverdale myself, is yes, there are a lot more detached homes available now, but that consumption rate at one point was something like 0.24 months of supply. So 5 months seems like a ton, but it's actually just a very good regular market in Cloverdale. But in that balanced market territory, how does this happen? The detached home market, which is one of our best markets for detached homes right now, actually saw our biggest decline in prices. In the summer, 1.55 was the benchmark price, and now we're sitting just below 1.52. Townhouses dropped about $9,000, and apartments dropped about $15,000. Langley looks very similar to Cloverdale as it usually does at 3.2 months in apartments, 2.7 months in townhouses, and very balanced territory in detached at 5.4 months of supply. But switching over to pricing, you can see the difference between Cloverdale and Langley. The detached market with basically the same amount of inventory stayed completely flat in Langley compared to the $30,000 decrease in Cloverdale. Townhouses went up about $5,000 and apartments slid back that same amount. Abbotsford apartments are extremely tight at 2.5 months of supply, making it the best condo market in the Fraser Valley currently. 2.8 months of supply in townhomes in Abbotsford, so that's fairly tight as well. And the detached market is back in a buyer's market as it was about a year ago at 7.9 months of supply. But look at the pricing in Abbotsford, finally starting to see a significant dip in the detached market with $25,000 falling off of the single family homes in just a month. Townhouses stayed basically exactly flat, and apartments did lose a little, but only about $5,000. Now, don't let this shock you, but Mission's numbers are a little bit scary. Apartments in Mission, 9.6 months of supply, and townhouses, 9.3 months. Both are very small sample sets, so those numbers will vary greatly. More reflective of what Mission is actually doing, is a 7.9 month supply in detached. And that will reflect in the price charts because we saw only a $10,000 drop off in the detached market. Townhouses, although they're in 9.3 months of supply, stayed completely flat, and apartments dropped a little, but only by a few $1,000s. Now, I started this video explaining that there are 6,000 reasons that you should be happy about the current state of the market. And what I mean by that is traditionally in my market of the Fraser Valley of British Columbia, we sit in a quite balanced overall territory when there are around 6,000 active listings on the market. The market at that point isn't good or isn't bad, but rather buyers have multiple homes to pick from instead of feeling pressured, and sellers can almost guarantee themselves a sale as long as they are priced right. So knowing that, what I like to do is log into my system every single day and check out the total number of active listings on the residential market. Just so you know, in 2011, after the financial crisis, this number was often more than 10,000 active listings on the market, and that was a really tough place to be. And at the beginning of 2022, when home prices were jumping something like $100,000 or more per month, the number of active listings was just over 1,300. And today, as of recording this video, which was done on October the 16th, 2023, the total number of active listings on the market are 5,957, meaning that we're almost there. We're almost to a spot where we're going to feel like the market normalizes. As long as we don't blast through the 6 to 6,500 range, because that is one possibility. Listings could go down again, but I don't see that happening. If not too many listings come on, we'll enter a balanced market, and you should be very happy about that as a buyer. And if listings flood to the market and we start seeing 6, 7, 8, 9,000 active listings on the market, well, that is a market where things could get bad, or, well, good for you if you're looking to buy real estate, even though you won't feel like it is. And as promised, if all of this seems to make some sort of sense, but you still need help navigating the market and how it pertains to your personal situation, well, you can always book a call with me using the link in the description below at a time that works best for you. Thank you for subscribing, clicking the like button, and don't forget to check back this coming Monday for another live stream here on the channel where I answer your Surrey, Fraser Valley, and Canadian real estate questions.